Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am sharing with you 3 simple steps you can use to help upgrade your self-image and therefore transform your life. If you're currently feeling stuck or unfulfilled or lack motivation, this video is for you. Before we dive into today's training, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can grab it directly in the description box below and also on my website, heatherhakes.com. What do the teachings of Neville Goddard and the book Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz and Dr. Joe Dispenza and the 7 Hermetic Principles all have in common? They all relate to the need to upgrade your self-image, aka an identity shift, in order to create change and transformation in your life. Today, I want to break this down. What exactly does that mean? What is your self-image creating in your life? And more importantly, how to upgrade it to create the happiness, fulfillment, financial freedom, relationships, literally anything you want in your life. I want to help you understand at a foundational level that your self-image, the way you think about yourself, so your beliefs, your emotions, and the stories you tell are what are driving your actions and behaviors and creating every result in your life. How Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches this is that your personality is creating your personal reality. And that is simply made up of 3 things. Your thoughts are creating your emotions and feelings, and it's those that drive your actions and habits, creating every result in your life. This is what I call the thought cycle. And in order to create any change in your life, you can use this 3-step process, the thought cycle, to reverse engineer and create new changes. So for example, why do 92% of people fail when they set big, hairy, audacious goals, such as New Year's resolutions? It's because you have a conscious desire, 5% of your mental programming, going against 95% of your self-image or your subconscious mind. So for example, if you have a negative or poor self-image that you're not worthy, you're not capable, you're not enough, but you have a conscious desire that you want that amazing romantic relationship or you want a successful business, that's great that you have some clarity and desires, but you cannot succeed in life when 5% of you is going against 95% driving your emotions and behaviors. That's why there is a need to change your self-concept, to upgrade your self-image, or have an identity shift. So I want to break this down and help you do exactly that by sharing with you a 3-step process. Before we dive into this 3-step process, the first step in creating change in your life is simply awareness. So what I would have you do, and this is exactly what I do with my one-on-one coaching clients, is get pen to paper. Get really clear right now who you've been. So think about this as your old self. So it's things like insecure, inconsistent, distracted, unmotivated, lacking clarity and vision, not happy, procrastinating, whatever those are. Get really clear on your thoughts, your beliefs, and your patterns of behavior, your habits. Write all of that down. And then now I want to help you create that upgraded self-image version 2.0. I would literally draw down the middle of your page a line. And now on the right side, at the top of it, write new self, version 2.0. And it's literally writing the opposite of everything that's on the left side of the page. So it's having belief, confidence, being consistent. And you also need to write down what are the actions and the habits of that version of you. So now let me break down what this 3-step process is. The first step is you have to believe. You have to create self-belief and conviction that you can have that financial success, that you can become healthy, that you can have that loving relationship, that you can create that business success. The first step is the belief part of it. You have to believe, and this is about reprogramming your subconscious mind. You have to create belief and find evidence that the end result, what you want, is possible for you. If you don't have belief, no matter what you do, you can spend all the time and money you want externally in strategy and building a website or swiping on dating apps or whatever that thing you are doing, but you're never going to get the results you want because your self-concept, your self-image is going against all of that. So you literally will be creating internal resistance and repelling the exact thing you want, which results in a self-fulfilling prophecy, staying stuck and unfulfilled. Once you create belief and you have that new self-image and you can reprogram your subconscious mind through, Napoleon Hill shared this, through auto-suggestion, through repetition and consistency. This is what I call a morning manifesto, writing out, scripting this new reality and mentally rehearsing and visualizing that new reality that you want. So once you have belief in play and you really feel confident and you've created the conviction, then it's about behaving as if it's already yours, behaving as that confident, successful person, behaving, taking new actions and habits as that healthy individual, behaving as a successful entrepreneur or whatever your condition is. You first have to believe and then you have to behave. Once you've created this first two-step process, then you naturally will become that version 2.0 of you. And as this Hermetic Principles teaches in correspondence, as within, so without, that life is literally a mirror. When you have believed in this new version of you, when you are behaving as that, you then become this new upgraded self-image of you, and you will have every desire you want in your life. Let me share a real world example with you with one of my coaching clients. Patricia came to me sitting on the fence of self-doubt. She was no longer employed, but she was applying to jobs that she didn't even want, resulting in self-doubt and procrastination. But she really desired to start this business that she was really passionate about. But if you can see, she had a negative self-image, resulting in self-doubt and procrastination, which was going to keep her stuck and unfulfilled and not starting that business. So when she came to me, the work that we did was we created clarity. I got her to imagine and create belief in that end result. What would it feel like? What would it look like to launch that business? Then she was able to reverse engineer and figure out steps she could take, registering her website domain, and different business strategies in order to bring it to market. But before she did any of that external stuff, strategy and mechanics, it was 80%, I really think it's more like 90%, an inside job. She had to start behaving as a successful entrepreneur. She had to create belief and conviction that she had the ability and the resources and that she could be a successful entrepreneur. And for her, it was a dog treat business. She was so passionate about these organic foods and going to farmers markets. And she had a great network and community right where she lived. When she was able to get out of her own way, start believing it was possible, start behaving as if she was already that successful business owner, she became that, and then she was taking inspired actions in line with, and then she was able to launch her business. Wherever you're at in life right now, I want you to stop and pause and get clear. If you currently feel stuck and unfulfilled or you're lacking motivation, that's exactly where I found myself before I quit corporate back in 2017. I was going through life's motions and I was so happy and unfulfilled. And through mentoring and coaching programs, I was able to create clarity and realized I didn't want to be in a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life, for 40 more years until I could retire and then live the good life. I wanted to live life on my terms. When I created that clarity, that's what created inspired or intrinsic motivation. Then I started getting excited and taking actions because I didn't want to keep going to that 9-to-5. When I got really clear on the desire of having a laptop lifestyle and time and financial freedom and getting to be able to create content and do what I'm doing today, I then created my version 2.0. What would a successful content creator look like? What would a mindset coach be thinking and doing? What would my daily habits and actions be? That is how I stepped into what I've created up until today. And I want you to realize that that is possible for you too. So your takeaway from today's training is this. First step, create clarity. What do you want in your lifetime? What do you want to have, be, do, or experience? Where are you lacking unfulfillment? Where do you feel stuck? Start there. Then your second step is creating that version 2.0. And remember, when you believe and have confidence and conviction in this new version of you, when you are behaving as that every single day, you will become and create that new reality. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop, and give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.